Welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. Of course, I'm Clayton Schick and we are back in the outdoors. Little bit of an update on the leech situation. There's been a lot of questions, people wanting to see the outcome of it, so that's what this video is going to be all about. I do want to add a few things though, what I've modified for the traps. One really cool thing about this channel is that we've got an awesome community and there's always people implementing ideas to do or giving helpful tips, the tricks. Some of them obviously very useful, some of them maybe not as much, but just like how I do things, there's no way there's never only one right way to do anything. So I had one comment to say that they used duct tape around the spot where you tie the line to, which is super handy, super smart because it's gonna less to pull through. So we're going to go in there and talk about that just a little bit, but I wanted to address the situation that's what this channel is about, is people commenting, people leaving ideas, etc. etc. There's that word again. So we'll go in the garage, I'll show you the updated leech traps, and we're going to set them out right now, which I'm not going to show, but the next part of the video then will be me early in the morning out checking the traps. Pretty excited for it. Okay, quick little update though for the traps. So what I did right here is he suggested to, I'll go on the big camera, is to, where you tie your line to, is to put some duct tape in there so that when you tie to it, it's not gonna pull through. Super smart. He also said to put a piece of duct tape across the middle because the edges or the middle, once you fold it over and over, can definitely wear out too. So I've got 6 new traps ready to go. You can see they have the duct tape there. Also, another thing too is what I didn't do for these ones is I didn't poke holes in them. I was looking at my old traps and I realized that I never had a bunch of holes in my old traps. That little end that's open right there is more than enough. I don't know what I was thinking with that, of poking a bunch of holes in it, because you want them to go in there and then you want them obviously to stay in there and not get out type of thing. So I'm also going to check it really early morning because that is one of the best times I've had for catching the leeches, or in terms of how many's in the trap. At night doesn't seem to be as many. When I talk about at night, I mean like end of as the sun's setting type of thing. Early morning has always seemed to be the best. What more did I want to add to that? Anything else I forgot to add, we'll talk about when we're going to check the trap. So I'm going to go put this out, and then the next clip we'll see early morning getting the leeches and see what we can get. See you there. Good morning. It's day 2. I know how fashionable I look with my head camera on. I'm going to give you an idea here, the type of pond that is really successful for me so far. So look at this big body of water here, but really where my successful area is this back little pond there. It's a dugout. You can see the hill's a little bit higher here because it's an old dugout. It's on my grandpa's land, so I'm very fortunate in that sense. It's my highest producing pond. Keep in mind, I've only been trapping leeches for, this is my 2nd year doing it, so not even a lot yet, but this is my plan, is to put them in my ice cream bucket here. No, I didn't eat this ice cream last night. This isn't even mine. Didn't eat this whole thing. I'm not a binge ice cream eater. Sometimes. Just kidding. Anyways, I got the head camera on, like I said. We are going to check traps. I don't know what it is. It's like the excitement, I guess, because I don't do this obviously full time. I imagine if this was your job of trapping leeches, it would get monotonous and it'd be all the time. But it's kind of exciting that you're like, what's going to be in there, right? You never know. Is it going to have 2 leeches? Is it going to have a full? Last year, I remember having like this giant plate full of leeches, and I'm like, holy crap. And right away, I'm taking all the leeches. Then as it started to go, I started to pick out the right ones and throw everything else back. But let's go do that. We'll put the rubber boots on, then we'll go do that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, mornings are still cold. Like, it's still chilly. I'm late too. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'd recommend checking your traps early in the morning, like early as you can. It seems to be earlier the better. So we're gonna put some water here in our trap, or in our bucket, in expectations of having A lot. I got 6 traps. I got 3 on this stake right here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ah, this isn't looking good. Normally I got a bunch on the outside too. No, I don't know. I don't know. This is not looking amazing. And oh, I got 3 on this one. Ugh, hardly anything. Is there? Well, there's one worth keeping. One fell in the bucket himself. I'm gonna be pretty picky on my leeches right now. I'm not really taking the small ones. It's only one worth keeping. Another one jumped his way in there. I'll reuse this meat for one more day. It's just not warm enough. My pond is not warm enough yet. It feels like. Toss it back out. Oh yeah. Don't step on the line, donkey. Toss it back out. Okay, line number 2. It's one worth keeping. As you can tell, this isn't worth it right now at all, but I can promise you at some point it will be. At some point, if it ever warms up, these leech traps will be full. And line number 3. More leeches, but only one that I can see that's worth keeping. See, I'm catching some. They're just smaller ones right now. Small ones always seem to come out first, and I haven't even had a lot of small ones yet, so it goes to show you that it's just not, this pond just isn't happening yet. I gotta find some new ponds. I think I'm gonna put some new, try to search from some new areas today again. See, leeches, few, just not big ones yet. Yeah, catching them. This pond normally has decent sized leeches. They're not all like this small. I catch lots like that size in there. I really don't want baby leeches. Ooh, a couple more in there. Anyway, still small though. Maybe a couple worth keeping there. This guy yet too. Okay, well there's 3 out of there. See, it's getting better. Like these traps 5 days ago had nothing in them at all. So it is getting better. Leech trapping is just starting to get good for me now. But this pond, I don't know, it doesn't seem too deep in the center, but it's just so cold. Like, I don't remember last year doing this and my hand's like freezing. Like this water's still so cold. There's a couple in here. There we go. Okay, this one's got some nicer ones in it. See, like that's a good size leech. I hope everybody can see this on the head camera. Well, so that's my haul this morning. Not very good, but it's getting better. So not very good. It's my haul from today. I've got about a dozen decent leeches in there. The traps have lots of leeches. Well, a decent amount, just lots of small stuff yet. I'm waiting for those ones that are that size. It's the way she goes. It's the way she goes. It's kind of cool. I woke up this morning to some messages and pictures of people who've been going out and doing it themselves. So that's awesome. People are gonna have some leeches to fish with this weekend. I will have some, but not many. I still have tomorrow morning though, to still check the leeches before I head out, but I think I'm going to double down and go on a mission tonight, I believe. I'm gonna pull another bag of meat and I'm gonna go get 6 more plates. And I'm gonna go put traps out everywhere. I'm gonna go see what I can find. I gotta find something else that's maybe a little bit warmer right now. It's still cold. For like May 15th, it's chilly. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Anyways, the thumbnail was a picture from last year, which I'll flash right here too. That was 1 pie plate full of leeches. So you can see what I expect out of this pond at some point. That photo last year was May 17th, but it was way warmer than this, like way warmer. So I think I'm just behind. So I'll do more on this. We'll do more in the future with some leeches. I'll try to film when I go out and check my traps in the morning all the time, just in case something awesome happens. I won't bore you guys anymore with like lame amounts of leeches, unless it's obviously part of going out and all of a sudden finding a whole whack. So thank you. I promise fishing videos to come. I know last video had no fish in it. Fish video before that had a couple bass. I've got lots of stuff on the schedule for the summer. Big walleyes, big pike, big Lakers, bunch of stuff that I want to do. So thank you as always for watching. And don't forget, get outside.